Hey guys, it's Danny Bell. Today I thought it would be fun if we did a little bit of work on our DLC here at the Happy Home Paradise for Animal Crossing New Horizons. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today wherever you are in the world so far. I'm loving the sunshine over here on the island, and yeah, we've got our work clothes on, so let's head over to the beach and see what villagers are roaming around today. See if we can find a prospect to do a Happy Home Paradise build for them. Okay, let's see. We've got Patty. Hi, Patty. She wants a grill, which is kind of weird because, like, her name's Patty. Like, that's so morbid. Oh my gosh, poor Patty. Not really feeling Boomer today. Let's see. Shiny and golden things. Drake, not really gonna do anything for Drake, I don't think. Ooh, amphitheater might be fun. And we have Pudge over here. Not really feeling anything. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about our options on the beach, but you know what? Let's head over to the back beach. For anyone that's newer to the DLC, you can actually approach some of your villagers that you've already done a build for on Happy Home Paradise, and you can either redo their build, vamp it up a little bit. You do get paid a little bit of extra pokey for doing that, but let's see, maybe we can add a roommate or something to one of our little lovelies over here hanging out on the beach. Oh, look at Bones. He's doing his little squats. Marina! Okay, guys. I think I know what we're going to do today. Let's see if Marina wants a roommate. She is so adorable. She's probably one of my favorite villagers in Animal Crossing, hands down. She's just such a sweetheart. I really love her soft, gentle little soul, and I think it would be fun to give her a roommate here. As you can see from the photo, she has sort of like an underwater sort of vibe for her first initial build. So yeah, it might be fun to add a second floor to her house, see who we can come up with. I think I've got the perfect idea because Marina, you better watch out. If you place a Craigslist ad for a roommate, you might not like who you come up with. Rodney! Okay, guys, the winner is Rodney. I'm really not sure what Marina was thinking. I think she just saw his little face and felt bad and thought, God bless him, I'm gonna take him in, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. Sweet little Marina says she's a little bit nervous. Oh, she thinks she'll get along with Rodney, though. We'll see how this goes. He says, I can't imagine why not. I'm super easy to get along with, and I definitely don't have hundreds of quirks. Fair warning, guys, if you've ever had a roommate or you are getting a roommate, do your homework, do a background check, make sure it's on the up and up because you really never know someone until you've lived with them, am I right? All right, let's choose. We're going to expand to 2 floors because Marina's build, I think, looks pretty good. I don't necessarily want to do anything to change hers, but we need to create a little space here for Rodney. These two are like the odd couple. They're going to be definitely a mismatch for sure, which I thought might be kind of fun. Have you guys tested out the roommate section on the DLC? If you have, let me know your experience. Did you like it? What are some of the villager matchups that you came up with? I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so we're coming over to Marina's house. This build, like I said, I'm not going to change anything on the outside, so we're going to keep this as is. It's definitely sort of like a beach themed, which is what Marina requested in the first place when we did her initial build. So let's go on in and see what we can do with Rodney's room here. Sweet little Rodney. I think he's sort of underestimated in the Animal Crossing community. I think he's cute. He's definitely a smug type villager, and he lives up to that that personality for sure. He's totally full of himself, which is kind of hilarious, truthfully. All right, real quick, I'm just gonna do a little spin around so you guys can see. This is Marina's area. Loving all the shells. It's definitely an underwater theme, so if you guys end up finding her on the DLC, she's super cute. Some of the items she requested are pertaining to underwater type of themed stuff. So I thought it was a fun build. Definitely something that I think is worthwhile, especially if you're a Marina fan. It's really nice being able to have her here on the DLC so we can come visit her when we want to. All right, so let's head upstairs to Rodney's area and see what we can come up with. It's going to be interesting. Sweet Rodney. All right, here we go. So let's speed things up here and get going. I think we need to just get some furniture and wallpaper and flooring going first before we do anything else. So I'm going to expand this. Let's do the largest room. I'm thinking for sounds. I've already unlocked the soundscapes here on the DLC, and I really love that option. I think for sounds, we're going to go with like the obnoxious construction sound because I feel like Rodney, being a really bad roommate, probably would be the type of person that that Marina would be living under and just trying to figure out all the time where the loud construction noise is coming from. I don't know. All right, so we're just adding some things. We've got this worn tile floor, this sloppy sofa, a messy rug, just basically trying to come up with some other things to make this place look as messy as possible. We're using the ramshackle wall. I think that's perfect for something like this. Definitely something that I think Rodney would have in his house. We're spamming in some other furniture like the cardboard box chair, and I don't know what this table is called, but it's sort of like a little outdoor table, something you would see probably with a camping set. I'm going with the gaming desk here for Rodney because I don't know, I guess I just envision him putting all of his income into his gaming system because it's totally worth it, and he deserves it. It's his little all for me sort of vibe that he's got going on here. So just spamming in some items and we'll kind of get going here and start moving him around here shortly. I love these store shelves. I think this is something that I picture in Rodney's apartment. Definitely not the type of guy that you would imagine cooking for himself. Probably a lot of pre-packaged food in the microwave, I'm thinking. So let's make a little makeshift pantry for him. I'm just sort of moving around the rug and the chair. The messy sink, I think, is key for Rodney especially. I really like these messy items. I think they add a lot to the game, especially when you're sort of doing a build for some of these quirky little villagers that we all love. So I think the messy sink is going to be perfect. Let's see. Okay, we're going to do a karaoke system. Because like I said, I feel like Rodney probably would invest in all of the really expensive electronics for himself. We're gonna have tons of garbage bags in here because I feel like he has probably so much trash in this apartment that he's like one tin can away from TLC coming to do a Hoarders episode. That's sort of how I envision it. So we're going to keep spamming in some boxes and trash bags. We're just going to make this place look like a disaster. Definitely a place that Marina is like highly regretting her decision to let Rodney move in. All right, so we're putting down some of these cardboard box items. We've got some large, small, medium cardboard boxes, some of the cardboard furniture. I'm loving this rolling cart with a cardboard box on it too. That's one of the new 2.0 items. I kind of picture Rodney like running his own eBay store, like his whole business is basically just online presence, like selling maybe some models that he's built himself or maybe some high-end shoes or something like that. I feel like that's sort of what Rodney probably would be selling if he were selling stuff on eBay. So that's what we're gonna go with for our story here. Definitely this grimy, kind of like really dirty outdoor little play pool, I think in the middle of his apartment makes sense for him. And of course the microwave, because, you know, he doesn't have a stove or a refrigerator. He just literally grabs stuff like from the pantry to heat up in the microwave or eat it right out of the can. I don't know. That sort of feels right for Rodney. Because he's definitely one of those villagers that he's smug, but nobody really knows why Rodney is smug. Why is Rodney so smug? He doesn't really have a whole lot going for him, poor guy. I mean, his looks are something else, and somebody that has such a smug attitude, I don't know. It's just, it cracks me up that his little personality is a smug type because it's just perfectly fitting. We're going to use this clipboard, and I've chosen to customize it with the signature because I feel like Rodney is definitely the type of guy that is going to be spending a lot of time practicing his signature. I don't know if it's for forgeries or if he's just really anticipating becoming famous and he maybe like wants to perfect his starlet signature before he hits it big. We're gonna do some of these stacks of these model kits over here just to kind of fill in the area. A lot of clutter, guys, a lot of clutter. Maybe a model kit that he's actually putting one together for his next order. Definitely this little card house of cards that I think is something he would be spending his time doing. Just kind of putting some things here on the walls too, like some shelving, things of that nature for him. But yeah, I guess I sort of picture Rodney being this fellow who's sort of a guy that minds his own business and has a very strong online presence, not only in gaming, but his eBay game is pretty strong. I love this little Tom Nook clock, guys. It's super cute. So we're definitely going to use that. Just kind of looking for some photos and paintings that we can do to fill the wall. Let's see. How about a mom's embroidery? I feel like that's fitting. And maybe this like LED display because he's got the karaoke machine, some worn out skateboards. Yeah, this is looking perfect. I love this mounted bicycle too for the wall. I think it's perfect. I'm really glad that Nintendo added that in. Ooh, we have to use this bougie piece of art. I definitely see Rodney being the type of guy to own like a very severely bougie piece of art in his trashy apartment. All right, we're gonna put some of these lights up. I think these sort of give like the essence of like a I don't know, like a secret bar, like something that you would see at like a shady bar someplace, something like that. It's kind of what I figure in an old like 80s like fan blowing in the middle of the room, just blowing the stank around from his nasty way of living. Mostly he's just living in squalor, you know? That's kind of how I picture Rodney being. He's got a pinball machine, lots of his little goodies. We definitely need to stack up some of these shoe boxes because I feel like he's basically selling models that he's made and then some high-end sneakers maybe for his eBay business. I think that's like legit perfect for Rodney. All right, I'm sort of moving some of these things around, so bear with me, guys. We're gonna have to set up a little impromptu kitchenette for him, I feel like, because he does need a little bit of a space to eat. He's got some snacks here on the floor. I'm moving his garbage around here a little bit, you know? Gotta keep it somewhat organized. It's like organized chaos up in here. We're gonna throw in some of these low countertops. I really love these. These were a 2.0 item. I feel like these really are a game changer for the indoor builds. I love having the wall partitions and all of these counters that you can sort of put into the game. I think they make a huge difference pertaining to the builds and how you can sort of section off areas on the game. A really useful tool for sure. All right, so let's see. Let's customize this chair. I'm thinking he needs a little tiny table to sit at. Ooh, how about a massage chair? I'm thinking that'll work because I don't know why, but for some reason it's not letting me put the actual gamer chair in. But I can see Rodney totally sitting at his gaming station in a really expensive massage chair that he probably splurged on the Sharper Image website. I feel like that makes sense. We're gonna put some cup of noodles on the floor for this fellow. I'm thinking the microwave needs a prominent spot here in the kitchen because that's his main source of food. A little kitchenette table. And then just sort of moving these things around. A nice little coffee machine because, hey, like, he might be slumming it here in this apartment, but I feel like he really knows his coffee. Like, he is a coffee connoisseur, and so I feel like he's basically spending his money on fine coffee and electronics. That's where his budget goes every month, guys, because it sure isn't to give Marina her rent payment. All right, let's see. So we're just sort of moving these things around. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm loving the grimy style of the flooring in here. Just sort of making sure that everything on the wall is accounted for and moved around and just putting things where they belong. Got to give that bougie painting a nice prominent space in his apartment. And of course, Rodney would have a poster of himself, I feel like, right? I mean, he's definitely the type of guy that's very full of himself. All right, we're gonna move these things around, and I think we're pretty much finished with Rodney's slummy apartment. I don't know, what do you guys think? I feel like this is like one of those real life worst case scenario nightmares where, you know, Marina is this sweet little villager, and look what's happened. She's allowed Rodney to move in, and yeah, her troubles are just beginning. That's all I can say. All right, I think it's looking pretty good here. Just squeeze that there, and yeah, I'm liking it. We're gonna move these garbage bags a little bit because even though he's got a ton of paper scattered everywhere in the garbage bags, we do need to make a little path so that he can walk over there to his eBay section of his apartment and get to all of his stuff. So let's move this around just ever so slightly, and then I think we'll call it good, and we'll see what he thinks of it. I think Marina's really regretting her decision in this particular situation. Yay! Okay, let's see. We're gonna do a quick little spin around here, and then we'll see what they have to say about this apartment. It's ready! Okay, let's pick a new name for it. Let's call it Worst Roommate Ever, because that's basically what it is, right, guys? All right, let's check it out. This is one of my favorite parts of the DLC, when you get to show off the apartment. Oh, look how excited they are. Rodney loves his new really grimy place. Marina and Rodney. Love it. Oh my gosh. They're such a mismatched pair, and I totally love it. It's adorbs. Oh, look at his little face. He already has his coffee out, guys. He loves it. I love it. He's got a stack of money over there next to his signature. Marina's checking it out. Girl, you better grab that signature because he's going to sell it for a fortune on eBay. She seems pleased. We'll see how it goes. We'll have to check on them later and see how they're getting along and everything in the future. I'm gonna have to do a little research because I've not played through the DLC long enough to know, like, if you want to change out a roommate, what that's all about. So I'm gonna look into that, and we'll have to give that a shot I think in one of the future videos. Yay! So we finally found Marina a roommate. I thought it was just a fun little build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying doing a lot of the stuff on the DLC, and I really want to see what you guys have been up to. I'm going to be updating the Dream Address request tour on the channel. It'll be in the description of this video. I'd love to see what you guys have been up to on your DLC archipelago. So if that is something that you'd be interested in sharing with us here on the channel, any of the subscribers, please let me know your RA address in the form, and I'd love to come see. Wishing you guys all an amazing day. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.